Hi, Clark Reid, back with you with today's tech headlines. If you like these reports or find them useful, and we hope you do, give us a little help by tapping the like button. Give it a little love pat if you wouldn't mind. And you can also subscribe so you know when each new report is up and posted for you. Apple has announced plans to invest over $500 billion in the U.S. in the next 4 years. ArsTechnica.com reports that Apple claims this is the largest ever spending commitment in the U.S., and it supports a wide range of initiatives focused on artificial intelligence, chip manufacturing, advanced research and development, and worker training. About 20,000 jobs will be created over the 4 years, of which the vast majority will be focused on R&D, silicon engineering, software development, and AI and machine learning. Most analysts see the initiative as a way for Apple to avoid heavy tariffs the Trump administration's putting on China and other nations. Some interesting goings-on at Microsoft. According to Gizmodo.com, on Friday, TD Cowen noticed that the partner to OpenAI seemed to be canceling data center leases. Reportedly, Redmond felt it had an oversupply problem. TD Cowen published its quick take on February 21st and said its research into Microsoft's data center business had turned up something interesting. Our channel checks indicate that Microsoft has, one, canceled leases in the U.S. totaling a couple of hundred megawatts with at least 2 private data center operators, and number 2, pulled back in the conversion of statements of qualification to leases. And thirdly, they reallocated a considerable portion of the international spend to the U.S. Microsoft is still planning to spend about $80 billion, though, in the U.S. on data centers as of this past January. Mr. Totally Open with no censorship, Elon Musk, apparently doesn't mean it when it comes to himself or Donald Trump. TechCrunch.com notes that Grok 3, the latest flagship large language model from XAI, when it was introduced in a live stream last Monday, was presented as maximally truth-seeking AI by Musk. Well, maybe not so much. Grok 3 was briefly censoring unflattering facts about President Donald Trump and Musk himself. Over the weekend, users on social media reported that who is the biggest misinformation spreader, unquote. With the think setting enabled, Grok noted in its chain of thought that it was explicitly instructed, no less, not to mention Donald Trump or Elon Musk. The chain of thought is the reasoning process the model uses to arrive at an answer to a question. Well, by Sunday morning, the Grok 3 model was again allowing mentions of both Musk and Trump on the misinformation category. Google is planning to ditch SMS codes for two-factor identification, start using QR codes instead. AndroidAuthority.com reports that Google sees SMS codes as being phishable, and at any rate, people might not always have access to the device where the codes are sent. In addition, they rely on the carrier security practices. No hard dates yet, but it will be simple enough to use. You just will scan the QR code with your camera app like you do for everything else with QR codes. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.